Okay, do you guys remember what we did in class on Tuesday?
Yes, it was Tuesday.
Some of us weren't here. Some of us have luckily forgotten. Either way, we're gonna revisit and evolve the practice that we did on Tuesday. So just to give you guys the cake so you know where we're going, we're gonna do standing balances with knee lifted. So something like this, maybe kicking it out, maybe twisting, and we're gonna try that in all the different orientations. So we'll start with trying to do it on our back, we'll do it on our belly, we'll do it on our side, and then we'll do it standing. Okay, yeah, so we call it eating the goat, right? Like doing the hard thing first thing in the day, right? So get your exercise practice out of the way so that you feel good, and then you have that freedom to go into everything else. But we'll build it up and you'll realize that you can do 90 or more % of those poses already. Okay, so just take a moment to start to direct your attention into your body, start to connect with your breath, start to feel without judgment, starting to notice. And so the biggest part of our yoga practice is taking time to check in with what's happening so we know if something has shifted. So just reflecting back over your morning, how has it been? How was it to get here into the building? And now can we tell the mind that it's okay to let go of anything external just for an hour and start to drop into your body. And maybe that means wiggling side to side, back and forth, feeling your sit bones, feeling your lower body on the earth, trying to find that center spot from the pelvic floor. And then from that rooted space, trying to soften through the hips, letting the spine lengthen up, feeling into the torso, feeling into the central column, all the way up to the head. Noticing if we can soften the face. Maybe we can let the eyes close. Maybe we can let the jaw relax. And then following the breath into the lungs, imagining the lungs like two balloons, able to expand in all directions. Maybe on our inhale, we can feel that contact with the arms under the armpit. Maybe we can feel that breath expand into the lower back ribs, into the kidneys. Maybe we can feel the breath at the nose and the mouth. And then bringing your right hand up to your heart. Okay, feeling this connection, creating this circuit within your own body, that you know what's going on, that you're connected to your physical body, to your breath. And in your mind, or if you want to say it out loud, I love myself. I forgive myself. It's safe for me to be in my body. And maybe one more time. I love myself. And notice what comes up with that. Okay, and so those parts that feel a little bit uncomfortable, we'll start to send them that love. I forgive myself. I am safe in my body. Okay, releasing the hand, let that sit for a moment. And then bringing the hands up to the heart, rubbing the hands, tuning into your intentions for your practice, any other people, places, things we would like to send healing energy to, and then bringing your hands to stillness, pressing the palms together, breath of gratitude. And then exhaling, gently releasing, interlacing the fingers, starting to figure 8, infinity sign the wrists. And then let the palms come apart. Start to roller coaster. A little awareness here with the breath, with the head and the jaw. Change directions of the roller coaster. And then back to center towards 90 degrees with the wrists. A little push in from both sides. And then changing. And then round the palms out. Inhale here. Exhale, lift up. Inhale up. Exhale, side to side. Did you get 2 blocks? Okay. Back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the hands forward, round the back. And then side to side, breathe, bend into the elbows here, wiggle the head. Inhale, back to center, lift up, exhale, hands behind the head. And then gently start to rotate. Keep the elbows wide. Breathe into the heart, into the solar plexus. Inhale, back to center, exhale, curl elbows into chest. Belly, lower belly, stay strong. Inhale, open, pull the shoulder blades together. Exhale, curl round upper body. Twice more with your breath. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, relax back to center. One more time. Okay. And then come back to neutral. We're going to twist to the left. And then gently release your fingers to cactus arms. And then maybe gently release to straighten out. Bend back to cactus. We're still twisted. Fingertips to the head or behind the head. Rotate back to center over to the right. Okay, so feel how the arms change your experience of position. Release the cactus. Maybe straighten. Maybe feel how that's kind of uncomfortable in the back arm. Back to cactus. Back to the cranium. Back to center. Let it go. Roll out the shoulders. Okay, when you're ready, let's come up to standing and we'll get our anti-gravity out of the way. So this is our 1 fascial maneuvers, which is a whole other thing that we've talked about. So if it's new to you, just go with it. It's the only one we're doing today. So this is the fingers interlaced around the neck. We're trying to keep this grip the whole time. If you need to let go and adjust, that's okay. Okay, so inhale, look up. Exhale, twist the elbows, twist the head to one side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side.
Are we still looking up?
Yeah, inhale, back to center. Okay, now we're squatting. Your squat, stick your butt out, flat back. Lift your head and your heart to gaze at the beautiful butte. Inhale here. Exhale, twist one way. Exhale down. Inhale, bottom. Twist. Exhale, back down. Keep going with your breath. Inhale, hold and twist. Exhale down. Strong, steady breath. We have about 3 more sets. Squat, stick your butt out, flat back, good. Inhale, twist, exhale down. Maybe 1 more on each side. Okay, back to center. Hold your little skier squat chair. Squat down a little bit more, as much as you can. Round your elbows and your head in. Maybe drop your butt between your ankles if you have full malasana. Keep squeezing. Keep breathing. 3 rounds of breath here. We're going to keep holding our head. We're going to straighten our legs and forward fold. Stay here for a couple rounds of breath. Stretch the back of the neck. Keep squeezing with the hands. And then root down into the feet. Rise up, elbows keep squeezing. Hold, lift up. Take a breath here. Slowly let it go. Breathe, move around, wiggle. Feel that energy move. Widen your stance. Twist it out. And then coming back to center, come to the top of your mat. Find Tadasana. Okay, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Settle in and stay here for a couple of rounds of breath. Bend both knees at a time. Bend one knee at a time. Bend, straighten. Wiggle the hips from side to side. Rock the head. Come back to center. Halfway lift on your inhale. And fold. Twice more. Root down. Try and soften through the toe pads. One more time. Halfway lift, flat back. And fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Hold the hands up, sink to chair. Roll up onto your toes. Try and stand up, straighten the legs, heels stay lifted. Lower the heels down, sit to chair. Roll one heel up. Set it back down. Roll the other heel up. Set it back down. Lift one foot up. Stay bent in that standing leg. Set it back down. Last one. Shift, lift the full foot if you can. Set it back down. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, forward fold. Stay hang. Sway side to side. Check out your toenails. Come back to center. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. Maybe it's half plank. Maybe your knees are down. Maybe you're on forearms. Find a breath here. Wiggle the hips from side to side. Lift one foot off the mat. Lift the other foot off the mat. Lift one hand off the mat. Lift the other hand off the mat. Okay, back to center, knees wide, press back, child's pose. A little rock side to side here, cleansing breath, let the jaw relax. And then rolling up to tabletop when you're ready, warming up the wrists. So rocking forward, backward, side to side, all the different things that we do. Fingers might walk back towards the toes. You might flip the palm over, squeeze the fingers. Bend into the elbows, maybe one at a time, both at a time. Spin the elbows in and out. Get that rotation through the shoulders. Okay, and then moving into cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale, scoop the tailbone around the back. Adding variation when you're ready. Side to side, circling. And then knees wide, back to child's pose, round two. Maybe you tuck the toes. Maybe palms come together behind the head. Maybe fingers interlace behind your back. Maybe you stick your tongue out on your exhale. Okay, and then inhale, release the arms, roll back up to tabletop. And then we're gonna send our left leg back and long. Toes are on the floor, hamstring stretch. So rocking forward, backward, stretching through the plantar fascia, through the Achilles tendon. Okay, so new stuff here. We're gonna get strong in our right hand. And then our left hand, keeping our torso and our head towards the ground, our left hand's gonna lift up to our shoulder, up to our ear. So there's a looking down, and then there's one where we're gonna twist and look up. Okay, go down, torso, belly button stays towards the earth, like you're gonna do a rowing machine. Pull your left elbow back, okay? Let that go. And then the next one, pull and rotate your whole body.
Hips too.
Yep. Okay, lower back down, we're gonna change sides. So if you wanna look up here, you can. So first one is prone row. Second one is roll and open. Okay, so right leg goes long, tuck your toes, rock forward and backwards here. Okay, then press back, strong in that leg, strong in your left hand. Right fingertips come to the mat, that's level 12. 13, lift your hand a little bit, pull your elbow back, try and keep your gaze and your belly towards the floor. Okay, let it go. Then this one, your left foot might pivot to help you pull open, roll open. This is our half moon. Beautiful, back down. Lower the right knee down, back to child's pose. Give the arms a great base, circle out your wrists. Okay, and then rolling up. Okay, we're gonna go through this part a little more quickly than last week. We're gonna slide right knee forward, roll, sit down. Roll back up. Slide your right knee back, tabletop. Left knee slides up. Roll, sit down on your left cheek. We'll do it one more time. Roll up, slide knees back, right knee slides forward. Roll, sit down. Roll up, last side, left knee slides forward. Roll down, sit down. Okay, roll back up. Slide the knees back. Drop the hips forward, half plank. If you want to, tuck your toes here and float your knees. We're in a little bit more challenging plank. Okay, and then lift the hips up and back, down dog. Pedal, shake, wiggle, twist, jump, hop, float. Okay, so here, inhale, lift your heels really high, roll up onto your toes. Exhale, squat back over your heels, floating chair basically. Bend your knees, squat back. Inhale, straighten your legs, roll up on your toes. Bend your knees, push your hips back over your heels. Step, hop, jump, come forward. Forward fold. Stay, hang. Settle in for a couple rounds of breath. Back to center, halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, shake it out a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start at the top of our mat, right leg is forward. Left foot is gonna lift and hold. So this is a version of tree pose. Toe could stay on the floor. Foot could be on the lower calf. Okay, hands come to prayer position. We're keeping that cap back in our heart and our head that we've been working on. So tail is scooped, heart is lifted. Small baby step back with your left foot. Set it down. Shift back into your left foot. Right foot lifts. Come in and out. Shaking's good. Foot might find the leg. And then gently scoop the tailbone. Soften through the butt if we can. The butt's going to try and clench because we're balancing. Right? And then heart lifts up. Set the right foot down. Okay? Lift the left knee. Step it back. Lift the right knee. Set it down. Let it go. Okay, so left leg, we're at the back of the mat now. Right leg steps a little bit more forward into a lunge. So rocking forward, backward here. Try and roll up on your back toes and then maybe foot comes fully down. Okay, and then settle in here. Whatever feels good for your body to feel strong. Usually foot down is supportive for us. Okay, hands to prayer position. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Cactus arms. Twist right. Back to center. Long arms. Twist right. Fingers are reaching to tap the knee. Eventually they're going to grab our big toe. Left hand, right knee. So just imagine. Okay, come back to center. Prayer position, step forward with your left foot. Lunge, rock forward, backward. Bend and straighten a few times. Okay, and then bend into your front knee, root your back foot down. Twist to the left. Back to center, cactus arms. Twist left. Back to center, long arms. Twist left. Forward fold, reach towards your left toes. Okay, maybe you take your left arm out of it because that's weird for that shoulder, right? And just right arm nice and long, spine nice and long, reach for the toes. Okay, inhale, come up. Lift your left toes up, lean back, hamstring stretch. Left hand, long arm to your left knee. Maybe it's gonna reach this toe. Okay, come back up, left elbow, right knee. Back up, step back, other side. Right toes up, hamstring stretch. Nice spine, straight spine. Right arm to the knee. Maybe it grabs the big toe or the foot eventually. Okay, come up. Right elbow, left knee. Twist. Inhale, come up. Let it go. Shake it out. Okay, let's lay down and do it on our backs.
Amber, what was our other arm doing when our elbow was reaching for our knee?
At this point, nothing. When we're standing, it's going to balance you out. But we got a lot of pieces of the puzzle that we're putting together, and that might be the last piece that we put in. Okay, hug your knees in, rock from side to side. And then release the feet to the floor, knees bent, windshield wiper. So we might be able to tune in here to that this is a variation of chair pose. Okay, so knees back to center. Send your right leg long, hug your left knee in. So we did this in our standing balance. Okay, and so we're gonna keep hugging that knee with our right hand. Let your left hand free. So send it out to the side, out like a T. Okay, and then maybe cactus it open, turn your palm up towards the sky. Okay, lift your right foot off the ground. Press into your left elbow, lift your head and neck, keep your gaze towards the ceiling, back of the neck stays strong. Find a breath here. Okay, maybe you can take your right fingers and hook it behind your left knee and straighten your left leg towards the ceiling. And then let all of that go. Both legs long, wiggle out your head and neck. Right knee hugs in. Okay, this can be enough. This is our balance, this is tree pose. So I could just stay here and lift my left foot. I can keep my head relaxed. Left fingers grab the right knee. Right arm opens out to T. Okay, maybe I lift my head. I'm gonna keep breathing. I'm gonna pull the corners of my mouth towards my ears. It doesn't have to be a smile. Okay, cactus your right elbow, palm turns up, and then exhale, unwind, let it go. Wiggle the toes side to side, wiggle the hips, jello it out. Okay, the next variation, one is not better or more advanced than the other one. Okay, so left knee hugs in. I might keep the fingers behind the knee. I might grab my peace sign toes with my right hand. So this could be enough. So it might be for your body that your ankle has the time to turn to be able to grab it. Eventually we want to straighten the foot back towards the floor.
Okay. Trying to twist toward the knee.
We're trying to straight leg first, but we'll get there. So maybe lift your head, maybe lift your right leg. Maybe start to kick your heel towards the ceiling. The knee might stay bent like we're in a high lunge. Maybe eventually it straightens. Okay, left arm might go out to balance you. You might sweep it up overhead and see how that shifts your experience.
4.
Ooh, sweep it back down. Bend your right knee up behind your left ankle, figure 4. Rock side to side here. Okay, we're gonna stay here. So the piece I left out for you guys that weren't here on Tuesday, we also are doing this folded lotus, right? So we're here, lift your bottom ankle, stay. We're in one-legged chair. Maybe lift your head, maybe reach your arms out any direction. Beautiful. Okay, lower the head, lower that bottom foot. Keep that left leg. Right hand comes up to those toes. Maybe it pulls it closer to your torso. Pull it into your body. This could be enough, or we realize we don't like this. Okay, and then if you want to, lift your bottom leg up again. My hand's holding the top foot so that my bottom leg might eventually straighten and it doesn't have to hold that foot. So most of you are like, straighten the leg. Beautiful, and let it go. Unwind, legs long. Wiggle, breathe. Wiggle the head. Okay, so left leg is long. Right knee's hugging in. I might just hold with my left hand behind the knee. I might reach down with my left fingers and grab the toe. Okay, and then I'm gonna try and kick my heel towards the ceiling any amount. This is high lunge. Look at your leg position. Maybe some of us can straighten a little bit more. Twisted standing splits. Okay, unwind out of that, bend the right knee. Left knee comes up to meet it, figure 4. Okay, this could be enough. Rock side to side. Okay, if I wanna float my left foot off the ground, I can. If I wanna float my head, if I wanna extend my arms, find the breath. Beautiful, let it go, rest for a second. Okay, so now I'm taking my left hand and pulling my right toes up higher towards my hip crease. So we're in that figure 4, it's just a little higher. Okay, and then I might float my left leg again and straighten the leg out. Maybe I lift my head and then unwind, let it go. Legs long, wiggle it out. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, bend the knees out, butterfly. And a little fly away here. Imagine going to your favorite vacation place. Okay, and then hugging the knees and gently start to rock. Rock the length of the spine, make your way up and over to your knees to tabletop. Have a moment in child's pose, hero's pose. And then inhale up to tabletop. Okay, so our left foot is gonna knee lift, plant the left foot. Walk your hands to the left a little bit. Press back into the hips. So rock forward, backward. Okay, and then forward, plant your right hand. Do that pull up just from the shoulder and then pull up, rotate open, left hand. It's okay. It's all new to us, right? We're figuring it out. So one is pull up, torso stays down and long. One is pull up, roll open. Okay. So here, left hand to the left knee. Rock the left knee in and out. You might move your stance a little bit. I might roll eventually onto the left pinky toe. Once we've got that, lift your head and your heart up, strong core. Beautiful. Exhale, release left hand down. Walk your left foot up and out to the side a little bit. Circle, wiggle, rock from your hips. So working towards splits on this side. So this could be enough. Again, we're gonna press into the hands, try and get cat back in your shoulders, engage your belly, lift up and hold for a round of breath. We usually don't do that. We usually just collapse down. And now, maybe we come to blocks, to elbows. Maybe we come all the way down. Maybe we just stay. Okay, if we want to do an arm balance or two, we could try that. So if you want to, strong in your hands, bend into your elbows, make a shelf for your left knee. Foot lifts, maybe toes lift, heels lift. Okay, if I want to do the other arm balance of left hand inside the knee to the outside of the ankle, and then maybe foot can lift. For me to do this, I have to lift my back knee to make space. Okay, gently unwind out of that. Lift up, hamstring stretch. Okay, so what we just did in figure 4, we can see here if I took my right ankle out and up onto my hip, we would be there. So this forward fold over our strong standing leg is 90% there. Okay, so do our first thing. Imagine dragging your heel back like you're gonna draw a line in the sand. Breathe. Now imagine pushing your heel forward. Okay, let it go. Here's our fun transition. Right hand down, left foot walks back. So it's like halfway down my mat and turned out to the left. You might stay on your right knee, otherwise straighten your right leg and roll onto the edge of your right foot. Okay? We could stay here, or I can step my left foot back to meet my right foot, half plank. Both legs long. Or maybe I step it behind to do a little baby wild thing. Okay, step it back over, roll up onto your toes, come up, high lunge. Okay, take a moment, settle in here, bend into your left knee. Hinge forward out of the hips, right hand to the left knee, left fingertips to the heart, rotate open to the left. Okay, and then maybe roll forward, roll onto your right toes, left knee, right foot might lift off the floor, any amount, any amount. Step forward, let it go. Okay, other side. So back down to tabletop. We won't get crazy in how we get there. Cat cow a couple times. Okay, and now it's right foot steps out to the side. And it's more towards the back foot so you can kind of press back into the hips. Walk your hands to the right a little bit. A little movement here. Okay, then get strong in your left hand. Right hand comes up to your right knee. Maybe a little movement of your knee and your ankle. Maybe you're able at some point to roll onto your right pinky toe. Okay. I'm forgetting all the other things that. So, walk your right foot forward. Lizard. Okay, so splits, wiggle here. Maybe practice lifting your right toes, rolling them back down. Okay, and then first thing, start with straight, strong arms. Lift up around your cat back as much as you can. Strong core. And then exhale, start to fold, let it go. You might come down to your forearms, you might be on blocks. The add-on version here is that you come down to your left hand, left elbow, right hand finds your knee, and maybe it rolls out here. Right. Okay, if we want to arm balance, we can. Bend into the right elbow, make a shelf. Right knee contacts. Right hand might be on a block. We might thread the needle. Left hand grabs the toes that are over our right arm. Eventually that would be our foot. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then heel up, unwind, hamstring stretch, lift your right toes. Start to forward fold. Okay, and then here, let's reach our left fingertips towards our right foot. Come back up. So it's like right arm reaches, we open to half moon. Left arm reaches, we rotate to revolve half moon. Okay, nice and easy. Plant your right foot. Walk it back a little bit down your mat. Left hand is going to set. Right foot back halfway down. Left hand down. Okay? So I can stay on my knees. I'm rolling to the right side. Maybe I straighten my left leg. Okay, I could stay here, I could adjust. I might step the foot up or back for more support. I might step it back and stack. Side plank. Okay, and then when you're ready, flip back over, step your right foot forward, high lunge. Okay. Inhale, heel up. Exhale, release, left fingertips, left knee, right fingertips, right ear. Twist open. Okay, and then we're shifting weight into the right foot. Step hop, maybe a few of those, just hop balance. And then up to standing. Wiggle, let it go. Okay, so this might be easier. So chair pose, tree pose, figure 4. So maybe we can find a figure 4, one ankle over the other thigh, doesn't matter which side you start with. Bend into that standing leg. Okay, the add-ons here and the build-up is twist towards your top knee. Come back. And then maybe take your opposite hand, try and twist and tap the knee. Beautiful. Come up. Let it go. Cleansing breath. Okay, other side. We can always use the wall. We can always grab our invisible pole. Okay, so figure 4 is great. We're balancing. We're twisted because we have the knee bent. Maybe we, in prayer position, twist any amount. Okay, back to center. Opposite hand might tap the knee. Okay, let it go. All right, we'll do our other balancing after we do this next fun thing that we have our 2 blocks for. Okay, so from tabletop, block is under the left knee and block is under the right hand. So, staggered and uncomfortable and awkward. So, even more challenge for our brain. We're in a tabletop-y thing. My right leg is gonna go back and long, my toes are on the floor. Okay, here, with our left hand, we're gonna do our tricep row. Okay, and then half moon rotate. Beautiful. Okay, set your left hand, lift your right leg. Exhale, round towards your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Our left hand's down for the moment. Okay. Last one of those. Send your right leg out. Rotate your toes up and down. Okay, you like this one, Deborah. Bend at your knee. Kick your heel towards the left. And then round tap towards your elbow. Kicking around. Elbow, knee. Just one more. Okay, set your right knee down. Bring your left arm up. Okay, fingers to the heart. Reach down, tap. Rotate up. Okay, last one, fingers to the sky. Hold, find your breath here. Try and press down through your left knee. Okay, release that hand down. One last thing on this side. Right leg, left fingertips, left arm. Wiggling's good. This is new. It's okay. And let it go. Come off the blocks. Maybe bring your left knee block up to meet your right hand. Hands can stay on the blocks. Head goes through towards our puppy pose. Arms are relaxed. I'm just resting my hands on the block back to child's pose. Okay, and then come up, slide the right block back to your right knee. Okay, so you might explore with the back toes that are on this right block. My foot might be all the way lifted or my toes might be down to reach the floor for a little bit more support. Okay, so right hand stays down, left leg goes back, leg is long. Okay, find your balance here, round, elbow, forehead-ish. Send it back, leg stays floating. Send it back and hold. Right hand can stay down if you want. Bend your left knee. Kick it over towards your right butt. Round and crunch it to the elbow. Open, kick out, half moon. round and crunch. Last one. Let that left knee go down. Okay. Right hand, prone row, tricep pull. Back down, heart rotate, side angle. Tricep row, half moon. One more of those. Okay, last bit. Float left leg, right arm. Stay and breathe. Exhale, let it go. Slide your right block forward. So with the blocks, you might elbows bent. Tricep stretch gives your head a place to drop in. And then nice and easy, slowly unwinding. Okay, we've got our blocks here, so we might try doing Malasana with the blocks. So knees wide, like we're in child's pose. Tuck your toes, roll back. Maybe your blocks come with you, maybe they change height. Okay, we're gonna go towards throw. So I'm shifting weight into my hands, lifting my hips, rounding my big cat back. I might lift one or both feet. Okay, I might just squeeze with my knees into my elbows. Find my breath here. And then let it go. Drop the hips back down. Find the breath. I might widen my stance out. Palms come together. Push the knees wide if you want to. Little wiggle of the hips here. Imagine a little scoop of the tailbone. A little lift of the heart. Okay, and then let's slide our blocks out and make your way to seated. Legs out, give them a little shake. Okay, so right knee into the left leg. Left foot is flexed. I might stay here and forward fold over my long leg. I might lift that foot up onto my thigh. I might have a block under my knee to train my body. Right hand, left hand's grabbing the foot to hold it up as close to the belly as I can. And then maybe I'm forward folding. Okay, I could imagine that next year I can grab my foot and pull myself forward. So if I had a strap, maybe, but energetically I'm folding. I'm doing this standing. We're all doing this standing, so just, okay. Unwind out of that. Staying with this leg, knee bends. I'm holding the foot, I'm holding the big toes with my opposite hand, okay? If you want the next level, lift your bottom leg. Okay, let it go. Send that leg out. Baby wide leg, forward fold. Okay. Right leg's long, left knee bends in, figure four. Square over your long leg, round and fold. This can be where we start to get that grip on our foot and know we're able to reach down to the toes. Okay. Come in out of that. You can do that one again. Foot lifts up onto the thigh. Opposite hand kind of holds it up. And then try and let it also relax. And then forward fold a little bit. And just notice where you feel it. So it's a deep twist. I feel it go into my ankle. My ankle doesn't love it. You might feel it at your knee. You might feel it at your low back. Okay, unwind that foot, plant the foot. We can just hold and hug with our opposite hand. Maybe we grab the big toe, the pinky side of the foot, to lift it. Maybe we straighten. Maybe top arm lifts and opens. It can stay on the ground to help us keep long spine, no pinching in the back. Okay, and then let it go. Again, legs wide, wiggle. So here, let's do turn, fold, straight body. Flow back and forth, turn over the other leg. And then side body stretch, lean, long arm, rainbow over. So this is the long side body feel that we want when we do it in standing. So we can explore this before we do our last standing poses, where take your long opposite arm, sweep, reach towards that toe. And then feel into what your back arm wants to do. Mine does not want to open out. It wants to stay in a little bit more. Okay. And then when you're ready, back to standing. Woo. Okay. So, right knee is our strong standing leg. Left knee's gonna lift. Right hand might tap the knee. It might hold behind the knee. And I might start to straighten it. Left fingertips go wherever is supported. Okay, set that left foot down. Right knee lifts. I might just lift and hold. I might hold with my left fingers here. Okay? I might grab my big toe or my foot. Maybe rotate right head, right elbow. Okay, and then we could imagine from here we do this big sweep and go to half moon. Okay, so one more time. Right leg, strong leg, left leg lifts and taps. That could be our start, right? So we'll eventually have this in a flow where then we go. So maybe try it a couple times where long extended windmill is like wide leg forward fold. Can you see it? Unwind, wide leg forward fold and standing, which is half moon. Okay, and then maybe plant your left foot down. Pivot, wide leg forward fold. Feel how good that feels. We could do it here. Plant one hand, lift your other hand towards the sky. Go through center, forward fold. Plant the other hand, twist open. Half moon. Back to center. Fold. Bend into the knees. Rise back up. Bring your right foot up to meet your left. We're going to go to the other side. So, right knee lifts. Right? Who knows? Right knee lifts.
Don't ask me.
Balance. Maybe grab your foot. Maybe you're using both hands. Okay, maybe we extend, or maybe we're trying this little bound lotus situation that we bring it in. So from here, somebody might eventually fold all the way to the floor. Okay, and then you come back up, unwind that right leg, maybe through warrior 3. Turn, rotate, open, half moon. Set your back foot down the other way. Pivot your left toes. Forward fold. Side to side here. rotate open, half moon. Feel that in your long legs, your long side body. Back to center, fold, hang for a breath. If you want to go into headstand, here's your opportunity. But this is where head can go to the floor really nicely. And then when you're ready, kick your left foot forward, sit down, roll down, make your way onto your back. Hug your knees in, maybe bring one of your blocks with you if you want for supported bridge. Yeah. So whatever feels good. Legs up, shake it out. A couple of rounds of bridge, releasing all of those hip flexors. Happy baby. Wheel. Socks on. If you're in supported bridge, when you're ready, gently slide the block out. Lower down, maybe another twist. And if you're ready to just rest, a couple cleansing breaths, and then just letting the body breathe normally, letting the heart rate settle, giving the mind permission to wander, daydream, always able to come back to your breath, back to your body, letting go a little bit more. So with loving awareness here, as we slow down, as we quiet down, noticing what arises. So as we slow down, it gives the body time to process, time to unwind knots, tension, holding patterns. It also gives the brain time to problem solve, time to create solutions. But then there's also this space where the monkey mind might come in. And so when we see those weird random thoughts arising, or when we notice judgments that aren't supportive for us, we can gently turn the volume down. So sometimes we say, let it go, right? And that's like this active thing that we have to like release these things. So instead, we might shift to thinking of let it be. Allow it to be, and keep shifting your focus back to other things. And eventually the energy in those thoughts or those feelings starts to dissipate. So it's more of a shift and a relaxed practice than this like active thing that we can just do with our willpower. So if and supportive. You might visualize the Ida and Pingala energy, the male and female. Female coming up the legs, snaking back and forth. The masculine coming in the head, snaking down the spine. Those two snakes passing by each other, spinning the wheels, spinning the chakras in the body, letting those wheels spin faster and faster, cleaning out those energy centers. So up, down, side to side, in and out from the heart, letting that radiate out through the physical body, through the energetic body, through the spiritual body, and then cycling back like the infinity sign, going out and returning. How can we anchor in a grounded feeling in our body, a soft, rooted feeling, while also letting ourselves be expansive and bright and powerful? I love myself. I forgive myself. I'm safe in my body. Gently, with the love you give so easily to everyone else, finding that loving, supportive breath. Letting awareness reconnect with the physical body. Taking a couple deeper breaths, letting the breath expand out to the skin, wrapping the entire body, fingers, toes, slowly starting to wiggle, starting to rock, starting to stretch. Bending one or both knees into center, rolling to one side for a breath. And then spiraling up to seated. And again, a little rock here, finding center, letting everything recalibrate. Finding another couple rounds of breath here. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to share practice with you guys. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namago.